Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Today we will be going over why Fred Flintstone and I are actually one and the same. Of course, this video is made by me, Alex Barr, so let's just get right into it. We'll be going over around 5 reasons why me and Fred Flintstone, I'm basically just the reincarnation of him. I think that's a good way to put it, and I hope by the end of this video you'll see why that is, and maybe you'll want my autograph because I'm such a famous figure and I act so much like Fred on a day-to-day basis. So let's get into my first line of reasoning here. Reason number 1 is we both have strong friendships. We all know that Fred Flintstone doesn't just work and go home to his wife and then go to bed every day. No, he has friends. He has a social life. His closest friend, possibly best friend, I would go so far to say, would be Barney. I think it might be Barney Grubble. I think that's his name. And I have figured out that you can have friends anywhere in life. And I learned this lesson from characters like Deadpool and Zaboomafoo, who taught me this lesson, and that the journey of life is just the friends we make along the way. So let's go into my second reason why me and Fred Flintstone, why you should just probably start calling me Fred, would be we both really don't care about the Packers. Now, we're not talking about people who package things up. We're not talking about like Santa's little elves or anything. No, I'm talking about the football team, the Green Bay Packers. We all know Fred Flintstone is a staunchy Dolphins fan, okay? He roots for them every season. He cheers for them. He knows they're not very good, but it's the area he grew up in. His dad was a Dolphins fan, so he's loyal to his team. Now, when he catches a Packers game on TV, he probably won't even watch the game. He might turn it to the Tampa Bay Lightning game, you know? He might just switch up to sport. It's not, he doesn't hate them. He doesn't hate the Packers, but he just doesn't really have a connection to them. He doesn't have an emotional connection that he cares. Now, this is the same for me, because I just don't really care about football in general, which by conclusion means I don't care about the Packers. I'm more of a competitive eating kind of guy. I love the sport. I hope to be one someday. Put those hot dogs in my mouth. Reason number 3. We both just love a good game of golf, okay? There's this episode of the Flintstones where Fred and Barney go out. Like I said, Barney's his best friend. They go out and they play a good game of golf. And it's a good game. You can tell that they both really try, they both really care and respect about the sport. Now, you'll catch me dead when I say I hate golf, okay? Golf is one of my all-time favorite sports. I'm always out there on the tee hitting those balls away. If there ever was a golf competition where me and Fred Flintstone were pitted against each other, it would be a very tough competition that may result in us losing our friendship over who wins the golf cup. Reason number 4 why Fred Flintstone's going to start calling himself Alex Barr is because we both order ribs that tips over our cart. Now, as we all see in the intro every single time, without fail, Fred Flintstone orders the biggest thing of ribs they have, and it flips their car right on over. Now, I don't know what kind of insurance Fred has at Bedrock, but it can't be very good. I don't know why Fred Flintstone keeps ordering these ribs knowing that his car is going to tip over, because I bet it's a hassle to tip it back on its right side. But this same problem happens to me whenever I go to the restaurant Sonic. I just can't help but order the biggest ribs they have, and without fail, every time my car flips over, I have to then call my Geico insurance agent and tell them that I've gotten into another accident. The ribs I order at Sonic are so big they would even make Matt Stoney say, "No thanks, I'm full." Reason number 5 why Fred Flintstone and I are one and the same. One day, we are both going to die. I, like many of you, wish that Fred Flintstone could live forever, but that's just not the case. Fred Flintstone has already left this mortal plane, as will I one day. Sometimes I get the thought that I'll be able to see Fred someday, but I know that's just wishful thinking. Death is something that cavemen or the modern men experience, and it connects us all. We also both have sexual feelings towards Wilma.